This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Hey, good day. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Today, let's start by taking a look at 6.2. Pretty damn good. Went up a bit after breakfast, but have come down. You can always tell. I know it's a little back up to you, but another day at 100%. 7.2 is the average blood sugar. So we're doing pretty damn good. What I want to discuss today is type 1 diabetics are like eye patients. And they don't realize up front that things change. When you go to your eye doctor, you get your prescription and, oh, I have my glasses. Oh, that's great. You can tell I'm really taking care. I don't need anything changed. And they tend to believe that for the rest of their lives, they're going to have that particular prescription. And diabetics are the same. Oh, I don't need to go see a doctor. I've got my prescriptions. But things have changed every single day. So many things in our environment. What you eat, what you don't eat. Did you get too much exercise? Are you starting an exercise regime? All of these things play host to how you're actually dealing with your diabetes. So when I say, oh, try something new, I'm not saying, well, this worked for my Aunt Sophie. What I'm meaning is, if your doctor says that you should try something different, give it a try. Back when I was first diagnosed, just here, oh my arm, sorry. I got a regime. Does that regime work today? No. I'm sure it probably would, but I'd probably be in a whole bunch of trouble if I was taking the same medication that I took back in the day. You know, we're creatures of habit. And we like to do things, and we know why we're doing it, and that should be helpful enough, and we should all go on our merry way. Things like that don't happen. And I've told this story before, but I'll give it a go again. I was having problems with severe low blood sugars. I would be passing out. Fire departments would show up with me on the ground. I'd be wailing. Oh, it's one of the worst things. I went to my diabetes education center, and they suggested at bedtime I try some uncooked cornstarch. Doesn't that sound appealing? Well, it helps level your blood sugars. And I just recently checked with the diabetic nurse, and it's pretty well an ongoing thing. Who knew I would have kept going on my merry way, but I was lucky enough to go and get training. You could always, sorry, something in my eye. You could always find new and better treatments. That's how I got onto this pump. This pump is the top of the line, and it works for me. May not necessarily work for you. The cornstarch may not necessarily work for you. But get your education. Talk to your doctor. Sorry, I'm itchy. I'll try skin. But learn, grow. If you think something's going to work for you, ask. Don't just go off and say, okay, I hear clover root is going to cure diabetes, so I'm going to go out and buy all the clover root I can get, and my diabetes will be cured. Get that checked out first. I've given this topic before too. Things like cinnamon. Cinnamon came out of the blue. First of all, there was the cinnamon challenge, and where everyone was eating spoonfuls of cinnamon and just trying to react. And then all of a sudden, cinnamon was going to cure diabetes. And I saw so many videos about it. Well, yeah, I could start eating cinnamon, but it's not going to do anything. And, why open yourself up to these things? But a lot of people do. So, if you come up with a topic that you think is going to work for you, get it checked out by your doctor, your diabetic nurse, a dietitian. I'm sure your dietitian would have a few words of advice about eating cinnamon. It's not pleasant. Small amounts of cinnamon, fine, but a whole, no. And the problem, again, we find with the internet, everyone thinks this is true. And it blew up. Oh, you have diabetes? Well, you really should try cinnamon. Mary Camus? She does a whole bunch of shorts. Sorry, Mary, can't picture your last name right now. But one of her things when people find out she has type 1 diabetes was, oh, she should try cinnamon. Oh, what? But who knew? Well, your doctor knows. I also saw an ad just before I got my 770 pump. And we got the pump, and I was going for training. And I saw something about a pressure point, and that it was controlling blood sugars, and that disappeared pretty quick. All of these things will not work for type 1. I don't know how well they work for type 2, but for type 1, they don't work that great. So, what do? Go ahead, research these things. Take a look on the internet. If you find something that sounds too good to be true, check it out with your doctor. Chances are that they aren't going to happen. Also, anytime they say, oh, medical science doesn't want you to know, or the pharmaceutical companies keep taking this ad down. There's one going around now about weight loss. It's just, oh, just give us your money. It has nothing to back it up. Just remember, take care. If your doctor says to try something, you try it. If you come up with something that you want to try, take it to your doctor. Discuss it. Have a great day. We'll talk again later. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.